Hi everybody, welcome to Sky Blue FC Soccer. Today it's Sky Blue taking on the Seattle Reign as they make an appearance, their lone appearance, over to the East Coast to play here in New Jersey. Seattle will get the first touch in the black sleeves, and meanwhile the white jersey along the torso. Sky Blue in, of course, blue and white this evening in front of a small but rowdy crowd as they try and keep the team pumped up on a day that is chilly just as much as it is rainy. Sky Blue FC, of course, presented by Meridian Health. And we are underway in New Jersey for home game number 2 of the season.
Execute that on the field as well.
Ocampo with some room. Kidu has to widen out. Gets away from one slide tackle. Schmidt from distance, and she rings it wide right. A nice lead pass for Goebel. Onside, the cross, and it's cut out by a sliding Rampone and taken away by Goodson. Headed along, Kawasumi tries to race this down, but O'Hara is there again for Sky Blue. They've been attacking her for much of the evening, and thus far she stood up to the pressure. Lloyden loses the ball, and it is a goal for Seattle. Well, the rain rears its ugly head, both the precipitation and Seattle. It's a 1-0 lead in the 24th minute. Lytle leaves it up. Friels. The cross, back post, and Solo comes out to smother it. Up a couple of three-point efforts. Get right back into the thick of the table at this point. Schmidt launches it from long distance, puts it on target. But Solo is there, didn't need to do a lot. 10 across midfield now for Little, who takes the shot. And that should do it, and indeed it is. The halftime whistle from Matthew Franz, and we've reached the midway point in a rain-soaked Yurcak Field. It's a 1-0 lead for Seattle Reign. Hi everybody, welcome back to Sky Blue FC Soccer on the NWSL Soccer YouTube channel and on skybluefc.com with Danielle Diavanzo. I'm Mike Watts, and we continue in half number 2. Seattle with a 1-0 lead. And we'll see if Sky Blue can elicit a comeback here in home game number 2 of the campaign, and we're underway for the second 45.
Through the gaps, and then look to get it wide and go across.
Friels into a stiff wind in the middle of the area, turning and firing it wide right. And stolen here by LaRue. Haven't seen her really make much of an impact thus far, as it's taken by Kim Little. Nice through ball. This is onside. The cross through the middle of the box, and the finish from Goebel.
That is textbook right there by Seattle.
And in the 50th minute, Seattle takes a 2-0 lead to go along with what could potentially be a game-winning goal. Nice ball for Kidu, who puts it on net. Solo, the sprawling save. Best opportunity by far thus far for Sky Blue, whose attack continues in the offensive third. Ahead for Kidu again. Miscleared. Brought up by Friels. Continues to try and get on it, and instead Hope Solo dives on the ball over on the end line, and the 2-0 Seattle lead continues to hold.
Right idea, but with this type of weather, you're better off trying to keep it more on the ground and continue with keeping possession.
Coming up is Lloyden trying to hold it away, and robbed of a brace is Goebel. That ball once again launched downfield, and it's forced away at the last moment.
By Matheson in the Washington match where Seattle won that one 3-1.
Whistle by Matthew Franz. And it looks like a card is coming, and indeed it is. It's a yellow, and it's provided to Levin, who just checked into the game. Matthew Franz, his whistle. And now the penalty. And it's right into the breadbasket. Solo, who comes out and grabs it. Not a well-taken penalty, and the lead remains 2-0. A good guess by Solo, but you probably were hoping for a little bit more, put it a little bit wider. Another turnover by Solo, though, as Sky Blue moves ahead. Into the middle of the area, Foligno turns. Here's a shot that goes near the post and goes wide, finishing up their 90 minutes here in New Jersey. Ford nearly knocked off the ball. Now she is by Fishlock, and they'll give a foul, so a chance in a very good spot here for Sky Blue to try and add a goal on late here. Trailed by 2 in stoppage. Here's the ball in from Schmidt. It's taken by Nick. Tries to poke it away, and the final whistle blows. Seattle Reign comes away with a 2-0 lead on what was a rainy, chilly, and windy night in New Jersey. And they defeat Sky Blue to continue a winning streak that is longest in the league, a 4-0-0 start. And for Sky Blue, it's a 2-game losing streak as they fail to come away with points against one of the best teams in all of the NWSL.